my beloved lecturer, Miss Sabariah. My name is Farhana binti Talib. My matric number is T10DPM18F2045. Today I would like to present the Mini Project, which the title to investigate whether the student need an improvement for parking facility at Seberang Perai Polytechnic. First of all, I will start with the introduction. The introduction are to make sure parking space is enough for all students and easier for all students to park their vehicle.
Assalamualaikum and hello Miss Sabariah. I am Firzanah Azahra binti Muhammad Firdaus. I am from DPM 4A and my matric number is 10DPM 18F2014. Our group analysis is an investigation of the parking places at Seberang Perai Polytechnic. The objective of this investigation is to determine whether students satisfied with the parking facilities at Seberang Perai Polytechnic. Next, to find out new suggestions given by students of Seberang Perai Polytechnic. Finally, to investigate whether the students needs an improvement of parking facilities at Seberang Perai Polytechnic.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. My name is Nur Adila binti Hairul Azwan. I am from DPM 4A and my matric number is 10DPM 18F2012. Today, I will presenting about our English mini project, which is student survey for parking place at Seberang Perai Polytechnic. First of all, I will presenting about methodology. This descriptive study used a set of questionnaire which was administered to 15 respondents at Seberang Perai Polytechnic. The questionnaire were self-constructed and distributed to the students from 4 main departments. The questionnaire were divided into 2 sections. Section A is used to obtain demographic information, such as gender, department, and semester. Meanwhile, Section B has 10 questions regarding respondent feedback on the parking place at Seberang Perai Polytechnic. All data collection was anonymous and submission of the survey was considered as consent to participate. The questionnaire was limited to 1 response only. Let's look at slide show the demographic information on gender, department, and semester. The survey form was distributed to 15 students from 4 main departments. There are 4 main departments of mechanical engineering, 4 students or 8%, electrical engineering, 9 students or 18%, commercial 33 students or 66%, and the last department is information and communication technology, 4 students or 8%. Second, the respondents were identified based on their gender. 31 female students or 62% and 19 male students or 38% responded to the survey. The information on respondents' semester was collected. The highest number of the respondents come from semester 4 with 36 students. This was followed by semester 1 with 3 students, semester 3 with 2 students, and semester 5 and above with 9 students. The lowest respondents were from semester 2 with 0 students participate.
Our group analysis is an investigation of the parking places at Seberang Perai Polytechnic. The first analysis is the sufficient space for students to park their vehicle at Seberang Perai Polytechnic. Figure 1 above shows this pie chart was divided into 2 segments which were yes and no. Slightly more than a half, which is 52% of students answered no. Close to a half, which is 48% of respondents answered yes. The second analysis is about satisfaction with safety of the motorcycle. Figure 2 above shows that the pie chart was divided into two segments, which were yes and no. More than a third, 46% of the respondents answered no. Lastly, slightly over a half, 54% of respondents answered yes. Figure 3 above shows that the number of respondents according to safety facilities that PSP should put at a parking area. Y-axis represents the number of respondents, while the x-axis represents the types of facilities. There were 4 types of facilities stated in the graph, which were CCTV, fire extinguisher, provide a main security guard, and vehicle lock. It was clear from the graph that the CCTV was the most facilities needed at the parking of motorcycle by respondents and accounted for 36 respondents in total. Meanwhile, provide a main security guard recorded 7 respondents, and it was the second highest group, which is slightly higher than vehicle lock by 2 respondents. The lowest number of safety facilities that PSP should put at the parking area was fire extinguisher, which only comprised for 2 respondents. In a nutshell, majority of the respondents chose CCTV as their safety facilities that PSP should put at parking area.
We presenting about frequency of student arriving late to class in a week. Okay, this slide shows the number of respondents according to frequency of student arriving late to class in a week. Y-axis represent the number of respondents, while x-axis represent the week. There are 4 weeks stated in the graph, which were once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, and never. Okay, it is clear from the graph that never is the most frequency of students arriving late to class in a week by respondent and accounted for 16 respondents in total. Meanwhile, twice a week recorded 14 respondents, and it was the second highest group, which was fractionally higher than once a week by 13 respondents. The lowest number of frequency of students arriving late to class in a week is 3 times a week, which only comprise 7 respondents. In a nutshell, majority of the respondents choose never as their frequency of students arriving late to class in a week. For the last slide, I will be presenting about appropriate place of parking motorcycle. This graph shows the appropriate place of parking motorcycle among students at PSP. Y-axis represent the number of respondents, while the x-axis represent the type of place. There were 3 types of place of parking motorcycle in the graph, which were at all department / class, Pusat Islam, and Dewan Sri Mutiara. The number of respondents choose at all department / class was dramatically higher than Pusat Islam. It can be seen that there were 36 for at all department / class and only 4 for Pusat Islam who choose the place of parking motorcycle. The number of respondents choose Dewan Sri Mutiara was subsequently lower than at all department / class. It can be seen that there were only 10 for Dewan Sri Mutiara and 36 for at all department / class.
My part is question C. Should Seberang Perai Polytechnic prepare ROF to protect student vehicle? The pie chart show that the parking facility that should be prepared at Seberang Polytechnic. This pie chart was divided into two segments, which were yes and no. More than majority, 98% of respondents answer yes, and less than a tenth, 2% of respondents answered no. Next is question 7. Place a vending machine at parking area. The bar graph shows that parking facility are to be placed at student parking area at Seberang Polytechnic. Y-axis represent the number of respondents, while X-axis represent the student statement. There were 4 responses stated in the graph, which were strongly agree, strongly disagree, and disagree. According to the response provided by respondent, the student who agree was dramatically higher than disagree. Respondent who respond strongly agree was slightly lower than agree. Next is question 8. Do you have Seberang Polytechnic vehicle sticker at your motorcycle or car? The pie chart shows students that have Seberang Polytechnic vehicle sticker at motorcycle or car. This pie chart divided into two segments, which were yes and no. Slightly more than a majority, 82% of respondents answered yes. Nearly a fifth, 18% of respondents answered no.
Hello guys, my name is Nur Azmina binti Azman Khairi and my matric number is 10 DPM 18F 2016 and I am the last presenter. Let's move to the question 9, which is figure 10. In this question, we are asking to the Polytechnic Seberang Prize students about did they agree with the sticker price. Let me tell you about this graph. The figure 10 above shows the price of vehicle sticker among students at Seberang Polytechnic. In y-axis represent the number of respondents, while x-axis represent the student response. There were 4 responses stated in the graph, which were strongly agree, strongly disagree, and disagree. Let's make an analysis about this graph. According to the response provided by respondents, the student who respond agree was great deal higher than strongly disagree, and the respondents who respond strongly agree was little lower than disagree. So, next question is question 10, which is the last question that we asked in questionnaire. This question that we asked was, how much are the suitable price for the sticker? Let me analyze about this pie chart. Figure 11 above shows the suitable price for the vehicle sticker among students at Seberang Polytechnic. This pie chart was divided into 4 segments, which were RM1, RM2, RM3, and RM4. More than a third, which is 40% of respondents answer RM1. Nearly a third, which is 32% of respondents answered RM2. Slightly over a quarter, which is 26% of respondents answer RM3. Recommendation. Based on our observation and recommendation, Polytechnic management should provide more parking space for students at the parking lot, especially at the departments. Next, the parking sticker price should be revised. We suggest to reduce the price of the sticker for each student vehicle so that all the students can afford it. Besides, we suggest to build a roof at the parking lot. This is to help students during heavy rain. Next, more street lamp must be provided. This is for the safety of the student, especially at night. Last but not least, we recommend to provide a vending machine nearby With this, students can get their drink easier before going to class or somewhere else. Thank you. Conclusion. To conclude, the objective of this project is to ensure that every student is satisfied with the parking facilities at Seberang Perai Polytechnic. Thus, we can park our vehicles safely.